Very good evening, students. Hope you all are doing it. All right. Bhanupriya, Chintamani, Reddy, to all of you, Ramu, very good evening. All right. So today we are going to do trigonometry part 2. All right. Yes. Now consider this angle. That is 45 degree. So sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2. If we increase this angle, say to 115 degree, okay, or 200 or 300 or 360, 380 or 405. Okay, so we will reach the first angle. So the position of 45 degree is equal to the position of 405. So this is what actually we wanted to tell you. All right. Now we have 45 degree, 405. The position of 45 degree is equal to position of 405 degree. So the position of 45 degree is, that is one full circle which consists of 360 plus 45. So sine 45 is equal to sine 405, which is 1 by root 2. Right. Now sine 405 can be written as one full circle, that is sine of 360 plus 45. All right. Similarly, sine 405 can be written as one full 360, then another 360, then 45. So it is 720 plus 45. All right. Now, sine 45 is sine 360 plus 45. So sine 45 is sine 360 plus 360 plus 45. So sine 45 is sine 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus 45. All right. So sine 45 is sine 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus 45. So sine 45 is sine of n into 360. Okay, plus 45 degrees. So the n can be 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So sine theta is nothing but sine of n into 360 plus theta, where the value of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, similarly, let's see cos theta. Cos theta is nothing but cos of n into 360 plus theta. Tan theta is nothing but tan of n into 360 plus theta. Secant theta is nothing but secant of n into 360 plus theta. Cot theta is nothing but cot of n into 360 plus theta. Cosecant is cosecant of n into 360 plus theta, where n can be anything. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. All right. So now 2 into 360 is 720. These things you must write it and keep, students, because now we are going to do the sums based on this. So 2 into 360 is 720. 3 into 360 is 1080. 4 into 360 is 1440. Okay. So for 5, you can say 360 is equal to 1800. That is 5 into 360 and so on. All right. Now, let's move on to the first sum. We are going to find sine 420. Okay. All right. So before we move on to how to find out the value of 420, you need to know this table. This table is very important, students. So This table consists of all the degrees, especially 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So this in trigonometry part 1 itself, I have explained how to remember this, right? So 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Okay, so sine 0 is 0. So the first alone you need to remember. All other things are very easy. We have a small trick which you can do it. So sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is half, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is 1. Okay, so you have to just put the reverse of that, right? From A to E, do it as E to A. That is 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half 0. So that would be your cos A. That's all. If you know sin A and cos A, it's very easy to find tan A because tan is nothing but sin by cos. So, right? So 0 by 1 is 0. Like that, 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. You can do 1 by root 3, you will get 1 root 3. And sine and the tan 90 is infinity, which is not defined. Next cot is you can either do 1 by tan or you can do cos by sine. Anything you can do, but it's simple to do 1 by tan. 1 by 0 is infinity, not defined. Like that, 1 by root 3 is root 3, 1 by 1 is 1, 1 by 3 is root 3. So 1 by not defined is 0. Right? Similarly, for secant, also you can write 1 by cos. You will get 1, 2 by root 3, 2, 2. That is secant 0 is 1. Secant 30 is 2 by root 3. Secant 45 is 2. Secant 60 is 2. Secant 90 is not defined. Cosecant is 1 by sine. So 1 by 0 is infinity. Likewise, so cosecant 30 is 2. Cosecant 45 is root 2. Cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3. Cosecant 90 is 1. All right, students. So please stop chatting. This chat box is meant only to give the answers. Stop chatting. Stay focused. So many lectures are being given to you to be very focused. All right, so please take down all this, whatever is being given in the table, and let's start doing the sums. All right, now with this, we are going to do sine 90, sine 420. So how do you do 420? You have to try to relate to 360, right? So sine 360 plus 60 is 420, right? So here by mistake, it's written 440. Let me change it. Yeah, so it is 420. So 360 plus 60. So sine 420 can be written as sine 360 plus 60. All right. So sine 360 plus 60 is nothing but sine 60. So you can see what is 60 is root 3 by 2. All right. This is how you use the table and find out the answer. Hope you all are doing along with me, and from next time you may have to put your answers in the chat box. All right. Let's move on to the next sum. We have tan 420. All right. So tan 420. How do you do tan 420? It is 360 plus tan 360 plus 60, isn't it? So 6 2s are 12. Okay. So which is nothing but tan 60. So what is tan 60? You can see here it is 3. Isn't it? So your answer must be root 3. Let me see how many of you are giving me the answers here. I haven't received anybody, but I have here Neha, Shubha, Venkatesh, Meghna, Andrew, Akhila. Yes, root 3. Andrew is giving me the answer. Good. Who is giving me the answer? All right. Good. With this, we are moving on to the next question. Good, good, good. All right. See the next question. Here we have tan 405, right? So how do you write tan 405, students? Yes, quickly do it and give me the answers. Put your answers in the chat box. Yes. So we have already discussed 405 can be written as 360 plus 45, isn't it? Yes, now let me see how many of you are giving me the answers. So now how do you relate to 360 here? I'm getting the answers. So it is tan 360. One you can just minus, you can see 15 minus 360, 45. So tan 360 plus 45, right? So which is tan 45? Tan 45 is 1. Let me see how many of you have given me the answers. I haven't got anybody's. Yeah, slowly it's coming. Shobha, Venkatesh, Vijay, Sharanya, many more. All right. So hope you all are getting the answers. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have secant 765. Yeah. So let me see how many of you are giving me the answers. 765. Yeah. All right. Let me see how many of you are getting the answers. Yes. Here goes. Yes. Meghna says root 2, you're right. Vinay Patel says root 2, you're right. Renu says root 2, you are right. All right. So many of you are giving me the right answers. All right. Because we will get 45 degree. Okay. Which is 360 minus 765, which is 405. So 360 minus 405 will get 45. So secant 45 is 2. $765 minus 360. All right. So many of you have given me this answer, but I have few answers. Just Venkatesh says 2. Why you have written 2? Should be root 2. Okay, right. All right. See the next question. We have 1485. Okay. All right, so quickly give me your answers. 1485. Minus 360 minus 60 minus 360 minus. Again, you will get secant 45. All right, so 360 into 3. So secant 1485 minus 360. So again, you should write minus 360 and minus 360. You will end up in secant 45. Okay. So which is root 2. Let's see how many of you are giving me the answers. Yes, good. Reddy has given me the answer root 2. Sharanya, Ayan, Meghna, Venkatesh, Vijay, Karuni, Andrew. All right. Yes. Good students. Only thing is you need time for calculations. That's it. Okay. And for your convenience, the values being given so that you can, offhand use it. All right, good. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have cot 1110. 1110. Yes, it is cot 30. So you just have to minus it by 360. You will get 750. Then again you have to minus it by 360. And again you minus it by 360. You will end up in cot 30. Isn't it? So cot 30, the value is root 3. Now, before I move on to the next question, I need to know how many of you are giving me the answers. Yeah. Meghna, you're right. Andrew, root 3, Andrew, cot 30. Venu, you're right. Vijay, Sharanya, Vinay, Venkatesh, Reddy, Neha. Good, good, good. Many of you are giving me the answers. Good students. Nice to see that you all have tried the sums. Good. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have, I think earlier also we had got 110. So the sum is repeated. Right. Now you have 780. So quickly give me your answers. 780. So when you deduct from 360 two times, you end up with cot 60. Isn't it? So you end up in cot 60. So what is cot 60? It is 1 by 2. That is half. 1 by root 3. So it's not cos, it is cot. So 1 by root 3. All right, let's see how many of you are giving me the answers. Good. I'm getting a lot of answers. Yes. Sharanya, Sindhu. Sindhu has to change your earlier sum. Okay. Yes. Anil Kumar Yadav, you're right. Sai Uppari. Stop chatting. This chat box is meant to give the answers. ఇప్పుడు chat చేయకూడదు. Answers రాయాలి. Okay. All right. With this, we are moving on to the next question. Here we have cosecant 780. What is cosecant 780? Yeah, so 780 minus 360. Again, minus 360, you end up in cosecant 60. How many of you are getting the answers? I don't know. Cosecant 60. So cosecant 60 is nothing but 2 by root 3. Okay. So it is 2 by root 3. All right, let's see how many of you are getting the answers. Quickly do it and give me your answers, students. Yes. I'm getting a lot of answers. Venu, you're right. Sindhu, Meghna, Reddy, Banu. Many of you are giving me the answers. Good. But please do make a sincere try. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Yes. See here. Let us check for angles in other quadrants. Sine of any angle is positive in first and second quadrant. Okay. You can see here. So sine x is nothing but sine of 90 minus theta. Example, sine 30 can be written as sine of 90 minus 60. Sine 90 minus theta is positive. Sine 90 plus theta is positive. Sine of 180 minus theta is positive. Now let us check for angles in other quadrants. Sine of any angle is negative in third and fourth quadrant. Okay. So sine 180 plus theta is negative. Sine 270 plus theta is negative. Sine 270 minus theta is negative. Sine 360 minus theta is negative. All right. Now consider the following angles. Sine 90 plus theta is cos theta. Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. Sine 270 plus theta is minus cos theta. Sine 270 minus theta is minus cos theta. All right. So hope you all are noting down these important points so that you can use these things while doing the sums. Okay. Consider the following angles. Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. Sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. Sine 360 plus theta is minus sine theta. Sine 360 minus theta is minus sine theta. Okay. So please do make a note of all these things because using these identities only we will be doing the sums. Right. Now here we have sine 210. Now how do we find out the value of sine 210? 180 plus 30. Okay, so sine 180 plus 30. So what is sine 180 plus 30? It becomes minus sine 30. Okay. Right. So sine 30 is nothing but half. So we get minus half. Okay. Yes. I'm getting the answers well before. So hope you all are noting down this. All right. Let's move on to the next sum. Here we have 150. Okay. So sine 150 will be what? Sine 150. Let me see how many of you are giving me the answers. So you can write it as sine 90 plus 60. Okay. So sine 90 plus 60, whereby you get Sine 90 plus 60 is cos 60. So cos 60 is nothing but half. Okay. So let's see how many of you are getting this answer. So sine 90 plus 60, which is positive. Right. So let me see how many of you are giving me this answer. Yes, many of you are giving me this answer. Good. Reddy says, ma'am, please say again. I can't understand. Yes. In the earlier slide, if you would have seen, it says that sine 90 plus 60. That is sine 90 plus theta is nothing but cos theta. Okay, so it is cos 60, which is 1 by 2. All right. See, again, many are asking me this. Sine 150 can be written as sine 90 plus 60. Okay. So sine 90 plus theta is nothing but cos theta. We have a formula here. Sine 90 plus theta is cos theta. So here we get cos 60. So what is cos 60? It is 1 by 2. That's why I have written 1 by 2 here. Okay. All right. So many are giving me the answers. Good students. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have sine 30. Yes. Quickly give me the answers for sine, not 30, sine 300. Sine 300. So we can say that it is sine 270 plus sine 270 plus 30. So this is going to be -1. So this will be minus cos 30. So what is cos 30? Minus root 3 by 2. So sine 270 plus theta is minus cos theta. That is minus cos 30, which is minus root 3 by 2. Hope you all are getting the answers. Good students, let's move on to the next question. Here we have sine 330. Okay, so 330, you can write it as sine 360 minus 30, isn't it? So 360 minus 30 is 330. So we get negative answers. Okay. So we get minus cos 30. Sine 360 minus theta will be negative of sine theta. Okay. So minus sine 30. So what is sine 30? Minus 1 by half. Okay. Because here, if you see, if you consider the following angles, sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. Sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. Sine 360 plus theta is minus sine theta. Sine 360 minus theta is minus sine theta. So it is minus sine 30, which is minus half. All right, so let's see how many of you have given me the answers before I move on to the next question. Yes, Sharanya, you're right. Venu, you're right. Only thing is, you need to know what is 360 minus 30, what is 180 minus 90, and all those formulas you must be very clear. Venkatesh, that is what I'm saying, Venkatesh. You need to know this in the earlier slides, which we said, which we gave you, know, what is sine 180 minus 20. All those things is given in your textbook. So have a note of all that before you do the sum. Okay. All right. Now see the next question. Sine 120. Yes. So sine 120 can be written as sine 180 minus 60, isn't it? So sine 180 minus 60. 8 minus 6 is 2. So that becomes sine 120. So which is sine 60. So what is sine 60? Root 3 by 2. Okay. So you need to know these formulas. Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. Sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. And all those formulas you need to know. All right. Yes. Now let's move on to the next question. Here we have sine 240. So sine 240 so sine 270 minus 30. Okay. So sine 270 minus 30 can be written as 70 minus 30 is 40, isn't it? Yeah. So that can be written as minus cos 30. So this is minus cos 30 means minus root 3 by 2. Okay, because sine of any angle is negative in third and fourth quadrant. That is why we are showing it as a negative value. Okay. Yes. Hope you all are getting this. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have sine 25. Sine 225. Yes. So sine 270 minus 45. Sine 270 minus 45 can be written as 225. So 270, my sine of 270 minus theta is minus cos 45. So what is cos 45? 1 by root 2. Okay. So it is minus 1 by root 2. Yes. So I'm just giving you a few seconds for you to do it and give the answers. Quickly do it by yourself and then give me the answers. By then, let me see how many of you have given me the answer. Yes. Sharanya has given me the answer. Kummu Ayan, Banupriya, Nikita, Anil Kumar Yadav, Reddy, Surendra Uppalla. Many of you have given me good students. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Yes, here we have sine 310. Sine 310. Yes. So sine 360 minus 45. Sine 360 minus 45 is going to give us sine 315, which is minus sine 45. So what is sine 45? 1 by root 2. So it is minus 1 by root 2. Let's see how many of you have given me the answers. Yes, good. Children, you all are very swift. You are giving me the answers so fast before I finish. Good. All right. So I have Reddy, Ramulu, Andrew, Meghna, Komu Ayan, Sindhu, Anil Kumar Yadav, Sharanya, Banu Priya. Many more are giving me the answers. Good students. Excellent. Venkatesh is also giving me. Bunny, Sai Teja, Venu. Yes, many more are giving me. Anil Kumar Yadav. I'm not able to read all the names because almost all are giving me the answers. Good students. Very good. Yes. Now we do have another one. Let's see. Probably two more questions in heights and distances. And after this, we'll close for today. Right. So see here. Your question says, the length of the shadow of a tree is 8 meters long. When the sun's angle of elevation is 45 degrees, is dash theta. Okay. So this is purely heights and distances. Your question says the length of the shadow of a tree is 8 meters long. When the sun's angle of elevation is 45 degrees, is dash theta. Divided by root 3, 8 root 3, 8 or 16 into root 3. Yes. Now let me see how many of you are giving me the answers. It should be option 3, 8. Yes. So your answer is 8. Okay. All right. Now see the next question. If a pole 6 meters high casts a shadow 2 root 3 meters long on the ground, then the sun's angle of elevation is dash. Is it 60 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree, or 90 degree? All right. So I'll just give you a minute for you to work out the answers. We are almost the time is almost over, students. So quickly give me the answers. I'm just giving you time to work out. All right. So it is 60 degree. All right. So option 1. All right. So with this, we'll close for today. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. For any questions, for any queries, please do put it in our WhatsApp. We'll immediately get back to you regarding any of your queries or regarding any of your class doubts or regarding any of your enquiries about the classes. All right. So do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. All right. So hope you all enjoyed, like how I too enjoyed today's class. Let's meet tomorrow with another very interesting subject and very interesting topic. Thanks for watching.